Hey guys and girls, White Ninja Art here, and today bringing you some Wizard. So I thought I would mix it up a little bit and show you the Archon build. I know it has been a while since I made any videos, and I'm way behind schedule. However, this build is designed that you guys can help me, as well as me show you sort of how it works. Now I'm running Torment 3, and I run Torment 3 with not too many problems. Much higher than that, my gear's not quite good enough yet. I'll sort of explain why, well, what causes me to be so shit. So yeah, basically Archon build revives around this set. I can't pronounce it. Viers, I don't know, someone explain it. Now I was using Mage Fist, but unfortunately I still couldn't find the boots for this, which should be here, and then Mage Fist there. So when I get a chance, it will slot round, so that'll be boots, and then Mage Fist will go in there. However, the sort of the goal of this build is to try and be an Archon as long as possible, using all runes. Now I am using approximately 50% cooldown. Well, 40. What am I using? 46. Now, realistically, to make this really worthwhile, you probably want to be looking around 70 to 80%. Unfortunately, I can't get it that high without losing too much damage. So this is more of an example show and tell, I suppose, to sort of show you how I'm playing it. A lot of people will do this differently, and I'm sure there is better ways to do it. For example, take it. Which set is it? Let's see. Yes, taking this set, which might actually be worth me doing. Get rid of Reaper's Wraps and rolling it in for this, and taking the shoulders, because obviously they aren't needed for this build. Actually, what I'll do, I'll give it a go and see how I actually get on with that. Yeah, so I'll see you once I've changed around a little bit, guys. Right, guys. So I've returned. I managed to get a set. I had to craft a few to actually get something that's reasonably decent. Now, right, on this sort of build, you don't particularly need to go for one set of increased damage. Now, the reason being is when you're the whole concept of this build is by using Archon, using all damage types. I will show you. So you got obviously fire, Archon, lightning, cold, and more Archon. Obviously you use all runes, so you do hit with all damage. And obviously I'm using a 4-piece Tal set, which then gives me meteor damage of all types. Now I'll show you how this is meant to work. If it works, then yeah. If it doesn't, fuck's sake. However, I'll sort of show you how it's oh, come on. Right. So we'll have been to, where did I go? I think I went to Fields of Misery. So we'll just go to Festering Woods. So generally for trash mobs, you'll just use your normal skills and just take them out willy-nilly as you would anyway. And then generally what you'll do is for an elites and packs like that, you'll use Archon or big pack mobs. There's no point wasting your Archon for this, really. Right, I do need to turn this down because it's loud. Alright, 4, I'll do. Yeah, there's no point really using your Archon just for trash mobs. It'll be pretty wasted. Right, let's see if I can find an elite. Turns out there isn't any. That's freaking helpful, isn't it? Lovely. Yeah, so apart from that, guys, there's going to be another build I'm going to show you as well. I'm going to make 2 videos. So this is going to be the Archon mage build, Archon wizard build, whatever. I think this might, oh no. And then there's also going to be the actual fire meteor shower build. I managed to get myself a shit, what's it called? Cinder Coat. I managed to get myself a Cinder Coat, and yeah, so I thought I'd just use that for that. Why not? More than worth it. Right, so I've decided to use the Archon. You know, we had a goblin there, which is dead easy to kill, like, but yeah, unfortunately, it was a bit pointless. Oh look, and now I find a elite bag. So as you can see there, my Archon is approximately half of what it should be. So I'm looking on about 50-second cooldown, if not less. Now the reason that you work that out, I think it's 20 seconds off by using one of your runes, which I can't check. And then obviously on my cooldown reduction is about 50%. So why I've got chance before I go and kill that elite, I'll just show you how I've sort of gone around building this. Now these skills can be interchanged to whatever you like, preferably, well, anything really. It doesn't really matter too much. I'm sure there is ways and means that you can actually change these to make them come useful with Archon. However, I would take Black Coal and Mortal Impact because you are running cooldown, and you are going to be sort of vulnerable once you're out of Archon mode. This is the way to keep me alive, basically. Prismatic Armor, more sustaining life. You can take Pinpoint Barrier, and then Archon with Combustion. Now, I only put this in for the simple fact that you get the explosion. Now, you probably get that anyway, but yeah, just put it for the sake of it. And then for my passive skills, I've got Elemental Exposure. Sort of self-explanatory. I'm using all element types, so I get an instant 20%, which is easy enough. Unstable, just basically survivability. Cooldown reduction, which is a must, and then Glass Cannon, which is obviously more damage. Now with a new patch, you obviously you can get a passive, so you know, you could get Confabulation or Domination, or you know, whichever. Just a bit more damage or survivability with that passive. Sort of makes sense. Now for items, I am lacking on items and damage. As you can see, I've only got 884,000, but it sort of doesn't work like that. It's sort of like the more you kill, the more damage you do, which sort of explains itself. So I have obviously gone for the Vials set, or whatever it's freaking called, for one for every rune. Archon for every rune, which then I've gone for pants and gauntlets with running cooldown reduction. I've also gone for the Tal set. Obviously in the new patch there's going to be an upgrade on the Firebird, so this could get changed to a Firebirds, and you just run a 2-piece Tal set, which then gives you the 5% on all damage types. But obviously I'm running Meteor Shower and stuff like that, so this does help me. So I've gone for the Tal Helm, Tal Amulet and the Tal Belt, which then gives me the 4-piece set. Weapon, I've just gone for a Thunder Fury just because this is my weapon to use. It's not very good. It actually sucks. I need a new one. But, you know, in time I will get one. Royal Ring is a must for this build. Otherwise you can't have the damage that you need. My other rings just shit. I could do the Sodge there, but I haven't yet got one. And I've gone for the Triumvirate, or whatever it's called. This is the only reason for this is because I get the Fire Line and Archon skill damage increase, which is a massive boost and increase on all damage types. So it's definitely worth thinking about taking one of these. If you're sort of just rolling with one and you are just like maxing out, say I don't know, full fire or full cold or full whatever, and then something like Firebirds or something like that could always work. However, that gives me a massive increase of like 24% or something like that, or 23%, rather than it just be one damage type. Right, so we did go and see the elite there, so I will go and kill it. I'll just show you how this can work. Now, a good way to sort of do this is, oh fucking shit. A good way to do this is if you use Spell Shield, Black Hole and Meteor, and then switch to Archon. The reason for this is you get the increased damage on Spell Shield, Spell Thief, sorry, which is obviously always worth the extra oomph. Obviously, the more people you can hit with it, the better. Alright, so I'll just wait for him to get close. So as you can see, that's how quick you can actually kill elites. using all of them at the same time, the damage can be absolutely insane. Don't forget to use slow time. I always forget to put slow time on. So I'm on 42 stacks, which then gives me a damage of up to 3 million. So it sort of shows how overpowered it can be. And as you saw there, it did stack the meteors as well, the meteor procs on my Tal rushes. So even though my damage is incredibly low, you've got to think about how it stacks with other things, rather than it just being straight up flat damage. So T3 is a doddle. You know, you can get in a bit of a sticky situation if you don't pay attention. However, it's generally pretty easy. I'll just quickly go through my power points, as I did forget. So basically I'm running 14% movement speed just to get me up to 25%, and then sort of shared it between vitality and intelligence, which sort of is self-explanatory. I needed a bit more life, and obviously then the rest of the points just go there. You do not need maximum Archon in this build, maximum arcane power. Mine's at 94. The reason being is you're looking at being an Archon as much as possible rather than actually just using your skills. Now, how I've rolled this is obviously cooldown reduction. That's a must. Take a full 10% in that, guys. And then really with this, you can put the points in whichever one you're lacking in with throughout points. Now I've just put mine in crit chances because my crit chance is a little low. If you want a bit of attack speed to just get to the next break point, or you know, go to crit damage, and that's sort of on your build, guys. But do take cooldown reduction first. And for this one, I've just took full life regeneration. Done none in all resist just because you don't need it as a mage, because you do automatically get the power you need. And I've took the rest in armor just because my armor was low, so that's just a nice way to counter glass cannon. And then utility, guys, I've done life on hit, maxed that out. I don't need resource reduction because I would, like I say, plan on being an Archon as much as possible. Now if you need gold, put some gold in, but generally area of effect is a nice one to go for. Just means that you can do more damage to everyone else all at once. Now, like I said, that's pretty much it actually. I've gone through most of my skills. Your two primary damage dealers are pretty much your own choice, I'd say. These four, I'd say keep, or maybe just change that to pinpoint barrier if you want the 5% on the crit, but generally that's about all you need. Now rate it, guys. Let me know what else, weapons and things like that. I am a bit of a noob at this build, but this is just how I'm running at the minute, until I can find some better gear. So I'd love to hear your opinions, guys, so leave a comment below and I'll be sure to reply. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for look forward to my next meteor shower build. See you later, guys.